Honorable Mr. Justice Nitin Sambre, the companion judges, Honorable Judges of this court, senior advocates, Member Bar Council Mr. Rajesh Mishra, Mr. Murali Tiwari, Mr. Ramesh Gupta, senior advocates, senior members of the bar and fellow colleagues. A very good afternoon to all. On behalf of the Executive Committee of the Delhi High Court Bar Association, I welcome you all to today's function to welcome and felicitate the Honorable Judges who have recently joined us in the High Court of Delhi. I thank you all that despite the heavy downpour, everyone has joined us on this occasion. To start with, may I request the President of our bar, Mr. N. Hariharan, Senior Advocate, to please welcome the Honorable Chief Justice Delhi High Court and present the plant to your Lordship. We welcome Justice Tejas Karya, we welcome Justice Amit Bansal.
You're getting a ramp walk.
We welcome Honorable Mr. Justice V. Kameshwar Rao. Justice Rao needs no introduction to us, a respected former member of a bar and a judge of this court. Your Lordship was designated as senior advocate by the Delhi High Court in January 2010. Thereafter, Your Lordship was elevated as the additional judge of the Delhi High Court in April 2013 and became a permanent judge in March 2015. Your Lordship was transferred to the Karnataka High Court in June 2024 and also served as the acting Chief Justice Karnataka High Court from May 2025 till Your Lordship's transfer to Delhi High Court. I request the Vice President of our bar, Mr. Sachin Puri, Senior Advocate, to please welcome Honorable Mr. Justice V. Kameshwar Rao and present the plant to Your Lordship. Thank you, sir. We welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Nitin Sambre. Your Lordship graduated in law in 1992 from the University College of Law, Nagpur and enrolled as an advocate in August 1992. After practicing before the Bombay High Court at Nagpur and serving as Secretary of the High Court Bar Association, Nagpur, from 2004 to 2007, Your Lordship was appointed as the judge of the Bombay High Court in January 2014 and became a permanent judge in March 2016. After serving for over a decade at the Bombay High Court, Your Lordship has been transferred to the Delhi High Court. We welcome you, sir. I request Ms. Kajal Chandra, our member, to please welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Nitin Sambre and present the plant to Your Lordship. Thank you, sir. Now we welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Vivek Chaudhary. Your Lordship practiced on the civil constitutional side before the Allahabad High Court and the Supreme Court of India. Your Lordship was elevated as the additional judge of the Allahabad High Court in February 2017 and became a permanent judge in March 2018. Your Lordship served at the Allahabad High Court until July 2025 before Your Lordship transferred to the Delhi High Court. I request Mr. Kunal Malhotra, Joint Secretary, to please welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Vivek Chaudhary and present the plant to Your Lordship. Thank you, sir. We welcome Justice Pratik Jalan. Sir, please come. Now we welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Dhcba. Your Lordship was designated as a senior advocate by the Punjab and Haryana High Court in January 2014 and was elevated as the additional judge of the Punjab and Haryana High Court in July 2017. Your Lordship took oath as a permanent judge in December 2018 and served as such before Your Lordship transferred to the Delhi High Court. I request Ms. Priyanka Bansal, Senior Advocate, our senior member, to please welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Dhcba and please present the plant to Your Lordship. Now welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Arun Monga. Your Lordship began Your Lordship's practice at the Punjab and Haryana High Court, but later became a familiar and respected face at the Delhi High Court Bar also. For over 2 decades, Your Lordship handled a wide range of matters from corporate transactions to litigation. Your Lordship was elevated as the additional judge of the Punjab and Haryana High Court in October 2018 and became a permanent judge in September 2020. Your Lordship also went to serve at the Rajasthan High Court and has served as such with your Lordship's transfer to the Delhi High Court. I request Mr. B.S. our member, senior member, to please welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Arun Mehta. Now we welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Om Prakash Shukla. Your Lordship's practice spanned the Supreme Court, Allahabad High Court and Delhi High Court, representing the Union of India, the state of Uttar Pradesh and several public sector undertakings. Your Lordship was elevated to the Allahabad High Court in 2022 and became a permanent judge in 2024. I now request Ms. Vidhi Gupta, Lady Member Executive, to please welcome Justice Om Prakash Shukla and present the plant member. Thank you, sir. Now welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Vinod Kumar. Your Lordship had joined the Delhi Judicial Service in 1992 and was promoted to the Delhi Higher Judicial Service in 2003. Your Lordship served in various judicial capacities including District Judge, Commercial Courts, Principal Judge of Family Courts in South and Dwarka District, and Principal District and Session Judge at Dhcba and Karnataka Courts. Before taking oath as Judge of the Delhi High Court, I request Lakshya Kaushik, a member executive, to please welcome Justice Vinod Kumar and present the part to your Lordship. Now we welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Shail Jain. Your Leadership has served a distinction in the judicial service since 1992, holding key assignments as Principal District and Session Judge in Shadra, East and South districts before taking oath as a judge of Delhi High Court. Beyond the courtroom, your leadership is a gifted author and poet. You published works in both legal and literary fields. I request Mr. Amit Chaudhary, Member Executive, to please welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Shail Jain and President Party. We now welcome Honorable Justice Madhu Jain. Your Leadership joined the Delhi Judicial Service in 1992 and was promoted to the Delhi Higher Judicial Services in 2003. Your Leadership served as Principal District and Session Judge South at Saket Courts and later at Dhcba Court West before taking oath as a Judge of Delhi High Court. I now request Chandrika Gupta, our Member Executive, to please present the plant to your Lordship. We now welcome Honorable Mr. Justice Vinod Kumar Yadav. Your Lordship joined the Delhi Judicial Service in 1992 and was promoted to the Delhi Higher Judicial Service in 2003. Your Lordship served as Additional Registrar of the Supreme Court of India from 2008 to 2010 and further as Principal District and Session Judge, North District, Rohini Courts. I request Shresh Rawat, our Member Executive, to please welcome Justice Vinod Kumar Yadav and please present the part to the Lordship. I now request the President of our bar, Mr. N. Hariharan, to please address us on this occasion.
All incumbent new judges of the Honorable Delhi High Court. It is very interesting to see that there is a huge phalanx of judges now who have added in a star-studded cast as far as we are concerned. All members of the bar or my fraternity, all senior advocates present, all presidents, ex-presidents of the bar who have also graced this occasion, all executive members of my committee, the secretary of the bar, Vikram Pawar, the Vice President Sachin Puri, and all the judges. I am at the cost of not wasting time because it takes 10 minutes to go through the entire phalanx of 42 odd judges that we have. So please accept my apologies. It's a general greeting to all of you. It is with deep warmth and a sense of privilege that I welcome all of you this afternoon. Together today as a gathering, it is not a formality, but it is an occasion of fellowship, of honor and of celebration. We meet to honor the distinguished milestones of our honorable judges and to welcome eminent jurists into the august fold of the Delhi High Court. A celebration which is imbued with special meaning as it precedes our Independence Day, a time when we rededicate ourselves to the constitutional values that unite the bench, the bar and the nation. We felicitate our 6 honorable judges who have joined this court through transfer from our sister courts. Honorable Justice V. Kameshwar Rao needs no introduction. He was a part of our community before he left us. We at that time itself said that sir, you will be back here, and there you are. The Karnataka High Court, to where he went, in fact today I was just contemplating, as far as the High Court bench is concerned, we are represented from the east, from the west, the north and the south, passing through Nagpur, Maharashtra, which is the heart of this country. So it's a very joyous occasion for us to that extent. We are followed by Justice Nitin Vasudev Sambare, who I am told, and I got to know from other members of the bar, that he's a darling of the bar at the Nagpur High Court. Not only that, amongst the other attributes that I got to know, that he's also a national player, a sportsman of national repute. He has represented Maharashtra in the handball tournaments there. Sir, as far as the Delhi High Court is concerned, we have also a very rich sporting tradition, and that should be evidence from the fact that there are regular tournaments which are held out here. We just finished with the table tennis tournament, and now I'm told that there is a pickleball tournament which is going to happen very soon from 22nd, in which everybody is invited. I'm told it's a sport which everybody can indulge in. Those who can play it and those who can't play it can also play it, is what I'm told. So it's an open invitation to all our judges that as far as your participation is concerned, it will be free of cost. So please join us in numbers. Justice Vivek Chaudhary, of course, I in fact have been a recipient of his wisdom in the past few occasions because he mans the division bench, he heads the division bench on the criminal side. Sir, in fact, is known for his intellectual rigor and sensitivity to the human dimension of law, which I am witnessing to a great measure in the matters that I argue before him. Justice Anil Kshetrapal, what we share is that he passed out around the same time, 1987. And he also got designated around the same time, I probably a year or two ahead of him. His work ethic reflects both scholarly depth and practical wisdom, of which I have also partaken some over the few days. Justice Arun Monga, of course, is an old member of our bar. We welcome him back to our fold, sir. It is interesting that there is a connect here also apart from Chandigarh. And Justice Om Prakash Shukla, who happens to be, I guess, the youngest amongst the judges who have joined us. He also comes from Lucknow apparently, where the chief hails from. So the chief is, as far as the chief is concerned, numbers from his states are probably increasing here. We already have, I think, more than 3 judges now. Sir, I will of course later on make a small address to you, again harping on the reasonableness of my demands, which will come through in a little while. It is your Lordship's wealth of experience that you add to our bar. And like Justice Holmes once said, it is not legal knowledge which makes you what you are. It is legal experience that counts. And it is that experience that all of you bring to the forefront, by which we are sure our bar and the bench both will be enriched by the presence of all of you persons. Sir, having said that, now I come to our other judges whom I have had the occasion to appear on a number of occasions. Justice Vinod Kumar started his journey in 1992, and in a number of trial matters, not only Justice Vinod Kumar, Justice Madhu Jain, Justice Vimal Kumar Yadav, and Justice Shail Jain, I have appeared before them when I used to practice there in the trial courts, and I have gained a lot in that experience that I have had. Sir, we welcome you to the fold, and we look forward for a very interesting association, carrying further from where we left then. Now, having said that, sir, I come back to the Chief. Chief Saab, as far as Chief Saab is concerned, Chief Saab had said, if you make reasonable demands, I will accept them. I keep reminding him of this. And if you make unreasonable demands, we will debate them. So I am making the first reasonable demand, sir. सर, इस हुजूम को जो देख रहे हैं आप, जो हुजूम आया हुआ है हमारे वकीलों का, इसमें सर बहुत सारे ऐसे नग हैं जो आपकी ये जो माला है, इस माला में पिरोने लायक है। सर, इन नगों की तरफ आप देखिए और इनके तरफ भी तवज्जो दीजिए सर। प्लीज कंसिडर फॉर द पर्पसेस ऑफ एलिवेशन members of this bar, whom I am sure you already have a lot of them with you, they will never fail you as far as their contributions to law and to the growth and development of our institution is concerned. We have been blessed with so many of them who are there, who are part of you as colleagues, but there are a number of them waiting in the flank, sir. They need to be caught, as they say, catch them young. मेरी उम्र निकल गई सर, पर इनकी उम्र है कईयों की, तो मेरी आपसे ये थोड़ी सी तवज्जो है सर। Kindly consider this is the first reasonable demand I make. सर, मेरे को इसी सिलसिले में एक बात याद आई। There's a very famous poet who comes from your land. He spent his lifetime in Lucknow and was involved in the freedom movement of this country also. And this great person whom I can recollect is Ali Sardar Jafri. Now, my lord, as far as Ali Sardar Jafri was concerned, Ali Sardar Jafri came up with very interesting lines, and वो lines मैं आपके लिए पेश कर रहा हूँ। और ये lines ये हैं सर कि शिकायतें भी बहुत हैं, हिकायतें भी बहुत, शिकायतें भी बहुत हैं, हिकायतें भी बहुत। सर, जब आप इस हॉल में आते हैं, हम हिकायत की बात करते हैं पहले, क्योंकि यहाँ की ट्रेडिशन है सर चाय पे चर्चा। अब चाय पे चर्चा पहली बात मैंने इनिशिएट कर दी सर। तो शिकायतें भी बहुत हैं, हिकायतें भी बहुत। मजा तो जब है कि यारों के रूबरू करिए। तो सर, रूबरू हम हो गए, हम यारों की पोजीशन में तो नहीं है सर, लेकिन रूबरू जरूर है, और अपनी बात कहने से हम चुकेंगे नहीं। तो वो बात मैंने आपके सामने रख दी सर। तो मैंने कहा मैं पहले शिकायत के फॉर्म में नहीं कह रहा हूँ, इंतजार के फॉर्म में कह रहा हूँ सर। काइंडली कंसिडर दिस। Having said this, my lord, as far as the other judges are concerned, my lord, Delhi is a great place to be in. I remember when Justice Sambre was probably making an address in Bombay when he was about to leave. He probably said this, Delhi Dur Ast. This Delhi Dur Ast was said, my lord, by none less than Nizamuddin Aulia at the time when Delhi was facing an attack from Dhcba. Dhcba Tughlaq was to reach here, and people felt that once he comes, a tyrant will come here. And when he said that, there was a welcome made for him outside Delhi. And on that welcome, the tent crashed on his head and he died. तो ये दिल्ली दूरस्थ उससे रिलेटेड बात हुई थी सर, लेकिन दिल्ली दूरस्थ नहीं है सर। दिल्ली एक ऐसी जगह है which will grow upon you. धीरे धीरे सर आप इससे इतने घुल मिल जाएंगे कि आप इसकी एक मौजूदगी इंसान का एक हिस्सा बनेंगे यहाँ। और इसी से रिलेटेड सर I remember two such quotes which were done, which were made. One was by Mirza Ghalib. Mirza Ghalib spent his lifetime here. He was Delhi's poet. Now, as far as Mirza Ghalib was concerned, somebody asked him, दिल्ली के बारे में आपका क्या कहना है? तो मिर्जा गालिब ने उस टाइम फरमाया कि मैंने अपने रूह से पूछा कि दिल्ली क्या है, तो मेरे को जवाब आया, अगर सारी दुनिया जहान है तो दिल्ली उस जहान के भी दिल है। तो सर दिल्ली दिल वालों की है, दिल्ली में दिल बसता है सर, और ये दिल खुल के आपको जो है एक्सेप्ट करता है एक एक आदमी को। आप यहाँ से यू विल नेवर रिग्रेट द फैक्ट दैट यू वर देयर एज अ पार्ट ऑफ दिस इंस्टीट्यूशन सर। Having said that sir, I will end this address because I myself came 3,000 kilometers away and I was accepted by this land. Not only was I accepted by this land, I was accepted by this bar sir. Each one of them accepted me to be a president here. Sir, to be very frank, I come from a place called Kerala. I am a Tamilian settled in Kerala and then I moved on here to Delhi. So sir, I found myself to be welcome. You people are from this place sir. They will welcome you with open arms and accept you. और जैसे जॉब ने कहा था अपने टाइम में कि ये दिल्ली की गलियां छोड़कर बाहर कहाँ जाएंगे जॉब, तो कहने का मतलब ये है सर कि नाउ यू आर हियर टू स्टे विद अस एंड वी आर ऑनर्ड बाय योर प्रेजेंस। थैंक यू सो मच।
Thank you so much, sir. Now I invite Honorable Justice V. Kameshwar Rao to please address us on this occasion, sir.
Honorable the Chief Justice, Justice Devendra Kumar Upadhyay, all my brother and sister judges who are present here, the Mr. N. Hariharan, President of the Bar Association, and the other office bearers of the Bar Association, the senior advocates who are present here, all the advocates, including the new faces which I see over a period of time, and ladies and gentlemen, Ellarigu Namaskara. In Kannada it means Sabko Namaskar. This is one word which I really picked up when I went to Karnataka. And every address was preceded by these words. So I thought that I should really say so before before making an address. Well, I am back in Delhi. I am back to my parent high court, and I am back to my bar, of which I was a member. And as a member, I became the judge of this court. And I must say so that bar has given me everything, including the status which I am holding today. I am ever really grateful to all the members of the bar, to the association and the members of the bar to make it possible. Today, your presence has made my day. Thank you very much. Well, I recollect it was 1 year, 2 months and 15 days back when I was reading my farewell speech in court number 1 of this court. I did not thought that I will be again a judge of this court. But I must say so that I am really thankful to the Honorable the Chief Justice of India, Justice B.R. Gavai, and all the Honorable Judges of the Collegium in the Supreme Court for giving again this responsibility of a judge of this court. Well, I have been a judge of the Dhcba High Court for more than a year, and as a judge who was J1 there, I held many responsibilities, on the judicial side and on the administrative side, which includes I was the executive chairman of the Legal Services Authority, and I was on the administrative judge also the Bangalore City Civil Court. But it was really a learning experience of the work which really happens in a high court, both on the administrative side and on the judicial side. And I must say so that that experience which I have got as a judge of the Karnataka High Court, I am sure that under the guidance of the Honorable the Chief Justice and with the cooperation of all my brother and sister judges, I will be able to utilize that experience while working as a judge of this court. There is one thing which I just wanted, I have experience there in the High Court while discharging the judicial duties. I was holding roster, in arbitration, on the commercial side, even the direct taxes also, service matters also, and some of the matters had come in, IPR jurisdiction. And I have seen that there were many judgments rendered by this court which were being referred to. And casually I asked one day, are you referring these judgments of Delhi High Court because I am from Delhi? And mind it, these are the very important words which they have said. No sir, we are not doing that, but this is how the law has developed through the judgments of the Delhi High Court. And I must say so that I was really proud that ultimately my parent High Court was the Delhi High Court. And I must say so, there is a reason for this also, for the law to develop. This is because of the effective assistance which we get from all the members of this bar. My only request would be continue your good effort, and surely the judges who are there, who are sitting before you, will continue to give you and develop the law in various fields. Well, in the end, I can only say so this, that now we have 44 judges. Surely we will endeavor must be to reduce the pendency in this court, for which my request only would be this: continue to give your good assistance and with less of adjournments so that the pendency can come down. And in the end, I can say only this: God bless everyone, this institution. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Now I request the learned PhD, Chetan Sharma, Senior Advocate, who is amongst us, to please come and share his thoughts on the day.
It's been pouring outside, and it's been pouring inside as well. With the galaxy of judges and Justice Sambre, I I could get the order wrong. Justice Rao, of course, your name has been deliberately skipped because you are indigenous. Justice Vivek Chaudhary, और मुझे बड़ा हर्ष का विषय था जस्टिस चौधरी जब आपने अपने शपथ ग्रहण जो था अपनी मातृभाषा में दिया। जस्टिस Anil Kshetrapalji, who comes from Chandigarh, brings the joy and the verve of Chandigarh. Justice Arun Monga, who has been one amongst us, but has also been infected by the verve and the energy of Chandigarh. He's brought it back to his bed in High Court after also a stint in Jaipur. Then we have Justice Om Prakash Shukla, who was successful practicing advocate here, who went to UP and is now back here. Then we have Justice Vinod Kumar, Justice Shail Jain, Justice Madhu Jain, and Justice Vimal Kumar Yadav, all of whom being here. So if I can put it in other words, it is Justice Yadav Square and Justice Jain Square. Well, this is a time when you people need to be bored, because you have no place to go because it's raining outside and pakoras are being served inside. And the great combination is that whether pakoras came first or rain came first. But admittedly, they are very simultaneous. So whenever it rains, the first thing that happens is कि आज पकौड़े बनेंगे. But we all said, Chief साहब, हमारे शास्त्रों में ये कहा है कि सावन और भादों में बड़ी हल्का भोजन लेना चाहिए. मैं देख रहा हूँ कि बहुत हल्का भोजन चल रहा है. So we not only have a conglomeration of a cauldron of Delhi serving as the cauldron of all cultures and assimilating lawyers from all over, just as our president said. He comes from 3,000 miles away from Kerala, and he comes and settles down in Delhi and the bar accepts him. But notably, he has a very Lucknowi presentation. So Kerala with a Lucknow accent in Delhi. So that's Delhi for you. And Justice Rao just said as to how the law of Delhi is cited with great respect and reverence. That's a big statement, sir. It's a big statement for the bar, and I think we must applaud the institution for this. It's not only IPR, it is not only arbitration, it is other fields where Delhi High Court judgments are today gold standard, if I may say so. And they represent a unique trend. They represent an evolvement of the law, not the restatement of the law. That's important. Because other high courts, of course all our high courts are same, but they are actually following. If it's a Delhi High Court judgment, it means that the senior advocates, the advocates, and least of all the ESD must have said something worthwhile. But be that as it may, आपका बहुत स्वागत है सर. आपका यहाँ टेन्योर बहुत समृद्ध रहे, उन्नत रहे, संपन्न रहे, प्रबुद्ध रहे, प्रगति से, और उसमें परमार्थ भी हो, उसमें कहीं से भी स्वार्थ की गंध कभी न आए, ये एक पब्लिक ड्यूटी है, एक डिवाइन ड्यूटी है। परमात्मा सबको सद्बुद्धि दे और आप सब जो हैं इसी प्रकार से यहाँ मौज मारें, खुश रहें, खूब काम करें। जस्टिस राव हैड सेड, हम जितना काम करेंगे उतनी अच्छी जजमेंट्स आएंगी। सो वी आर द रॉ मटेरियल फॉर द गुड। जतन साहब, आपकी विल मिस योर वोट ऑफ थैंक्स। आप सबको एक दफा बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। हमारी तरफ से कोई कमी रहती हो तो हमें बता दें, अगर ज़्यादा कमी है तो मत बताना।
Thank you so much, sir. Now I invite the Honorable Chief Justice, Justice Dhcba, to please address us on this occasion.
I am the colleagues of the bench, Dhcba, Mr. Hariharan, your secretary, vice president, senior advocates and advocates. I welcome the over for judges who have come to enrich this court and the strides which this High Court has been making will be just double, that is what I feel. Individually speaking about all the judges, it's not the forum for me, but I can only say a few words about three of my colleagues who have been my accomplices in crime in Lucknow and in Bombay as well. They will remain my accomplices in crime here in Delhi also. It's an occasion, and I thank the Bar Association to have organized such a felicitation and welcome function for the judges. About the expectations expressed by your president, I must only say that I am alive to the situation, I am alive to the call, and at the appropriate time I'll address them. Rest assured. और इसमें एक मुश्किल है. On the lighter side, don't take it otherwise. The sanction strength here at Delhi High Court is 60, we are already 44. 44 is a big number, and adding this to this number will make it still bigger. So see the predicament of our Chief Justice working with such a big number of judges. Now in Allahabad, ordinarily, though the sanction strength is 160, but ordinarily at a given point of time, there are 90, 100, 110 judges. So see the predicament of Chief Justice handling with, I mean not handling exactly, working with such big number of judges in a High Court. Two gentlemen boarded a train from Allahabad to Lucknow in Prayagraj to Delhi in Prayagraj Express. Both were having their reserved seats in first AC compartment and opposite each other's berths. So one of the gentlemen just in his endeavor to start some kind of conversation stood up from his berth and told the other gentleman that the gentleman, I am Justice such and such at Allahabad High Court. Now the other co-passenger says whether I am Chief Justice of this High Court at Allahabad. But that was on the side. I am pretty well acquainted with all of my colleagues here, and I appreciate the kind of cooperation I get from them, and assuring that this court, with the inclusion of 10 more judges, will attain more and more heights, which will bring more and more glory to this High Court, which is already a shining star, as evidenced by this brother, this is Kapisha Rao at Karnataka. And it is true that in the present days, the judges all over the country look up to our judgments delivered at Delhi High Court, and it is not confined to IPR and arbitration matters. Of course, Delhi is better known for IPR and arbitration judgments, but even in other fields of law, we are doing pretty well with, of course, with the assistance, proper assistance, valuable assistance from the lawyers. But we can't write good judgments sans your assistance. I will be in a position to deliver good judgment only if I get a good and proper assistance from the bar. So your contribution in making this court again, this high court, the premier high court in the country, is no less than the contribution of my colleagues on the bench. With these words, I again welcome all my colleagues and assure you, all the members of the bar, on their behalf as well, that we will strive more hard to see to it that this court achieves more and more heights. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. Now I invite our Vice President, Mr. Sachin Puri, Senior Advocate, to please give the vote of thanks.
Honorable Chief Justice Shri Dhcba ji, Honorable Mr. Justice V.K. Rao, Honorable Mr. Justice Vincent Samre, Honorable Mr. Justice Vivek Chaudhary, Honorable Mr. Justice Anil Chitrakar, Honorable Mr. Justice Arun Monga, Honorable Mr. Justice O.P. Shukla ji, Honorable Mr. Justice Vinod Kumar, Honorable Mr. Justice Shanjay, Ms. Justice Shanjay, Honorable Mr. Justice Madhu Jain, and Honorable Mr. Justice V.K. Yadav. All the judges present today, Mr. Chetan Sharma, Additional Solicitor General, our President, Mr. Hari Yadav, members, my elders at the bar, members of the Bar Council present, senior advocates, and my colleagues in the Bar Association. First of all, to the Honorable Chief Justice, sir, thank you so much for acknowledging the issues of the bar and also assuring us the best possible will be done. We are grateful to you and we look forward to more and more people from the bar joining the bench and being of assistance. We thank you for that. To Justice, Honorable Mr. Justice V.K. Rao, sir, we assure you the best assistance would be given by the bar at all times, and it was our endeavor and pleasure to make sure the dependency comes down in this court as well. With this, I thank everyone present here today and thank you so much for joining us today on this occasion and request everyone please join us for a cup of tea after this. Thank you. I was, by the way, ordered to be very short by the judges on stage. Thank you.